Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust. First order of business is to approve the minutes of the June 17 meeting, and I would recognize a motion to that effect.
So moved.
Second. Been moved and seconded. Any questions? We'll vote. Approved. We have one suburban school district application for funding for Robin Hill School District. Any comments, Mr. Todd?
This is a standard application that you've seen many times for the suburban schools, and this is, as you said, for Robin Hill schools. This will zero out their account, so this is all of the money for Robin Hill.
I'd recognize a motion for approval.
I'll make the motion.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Moving into financial reports, we're being asked to approve the trust revenue and obligation report for May of 2014, and we're also being asked to ratify the trust payments as well. And I would recognize a motion to approve and ratify.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approve. Moving into amendments and change orders. First is to approve an amendment number 5 to the contract for the program consultant services with ADG, an increase of $30,000, extending the contract to June 30, 2015, retroactive to July 1st of 2014. Are there any comments needed, Mr. Todd?
No, sir. This is just, as you said, a continuation of the consulting contract that we have within the MAPS office.
Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next, we're asked to approve change order number 11 for Emerson Alternative School, an increase of $45,000, $45,754.20. Project ES 79. Any comments about this?
Two significant items on this, and one of them is an architectural item where during demolition they found an old archway that they wanted to preserve for the school, and that's the $18,000 for additional steel channels. And then item 3 is the floor plan modification, which was a school district request so that they could reuse it or repurpose the space there.
Any questions? I'd recognize a motion for approval.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Third change order, it's to approve change order number 10 for Webster Middle School, an increase of $39,295, project ES 69.
Mr. Chairman, the most significant item on this is item 5, and that was for unforeseen asbestos floor tile abatement. You can see the number on that, $33,516. All the other items are routine small items.
Questions? Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next item is to approve change order number 12 for Columbus at Jackson School, an increase of $9,726.46, project ES 67.
Mr. Chairman, item 1 is a credit of $14,367 for flooring, and item 2 is some miscellaneous revisions that include a ventilator and some faucets that were deteriorated and some hot water lines for $17,000. And then item 4 is a fire marshal's request.
Any questions? I'd recognize a motion for approval.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next, we have 2 items to concur with the school district number 89. First deals with the final plans and specifications for Nichols Hills Elementary School Gymnasium, and second is approves change order number 6 for the Taft Stadium renovation, an increase of $212,979.47. Comments, Mr. Todd?
Again, as you say, just concurrence items with school bond projects.
Any questions? Seeing none, I'd recognize a motion to approve these 2 concurrence items.
I'll move to approve both.
Been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Mr. Clowers.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, members of the trust. Maps for Kids projects. We still have 10 schools in construction. Northwest Classen is partially accepted, and we anticipate the balance of the work to be completed by the end of this month. Northeast Academy and Rogers Middle School are substantially complete and will be ready for final acceptance next month in August. Webster, Taft, Roosevelt Middle Schools, and then Columbus at Jackson Elementary and Classen SAS Phase 2 are nearing completion, and construction is ongoing for John Rex Elementary and Emerson Alternative School. As for the I-89 bond projects, there are 7 gyms that are complete and final accepted. West Nichols Hills is scheduled for final acceptance by the school board next week on the 21st. And construction is ongoing at 13 schools for gyms and classrooms. Those are Parmalee, Adams, Bodine, Horseman, Kaiser, Mark Twain, Putnam Heights, Southern Hills, Stan Wadey, Buchanan, Gatewood, Johnson, and Oak Ridge. Construction continues at both Taft and Spiegel stadiums. And the Nichols Hills Gym project bid opening is scheduled for July 22nd. And the school board approval of final plans and specifications is scheduled for August 8th for gyms and classrooms at gyms and safe rooms at Heronville, Fillmore, Prairie Queen, Rockwood, Eugene, Field, and Edwards Elementary. And then design is 35% complete for new gyms, safe rooms at Lee, Britton, Arthur, Parks, and Willowbrook Elementary Schools. Our next trust meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August the 12th at 3 p.m.
Any questions? You have program consultant update from ADG is in your packet. Are there any comments by trustees, staff, citizens? Seeing none, thank you. We're adjourned.